Glad you've offered to help.
Someone's got to be behind the camera.
Josie, trolley, get the trolley. Get the trolley. Good morning to our very first time filming something in our lives. I'm James. That is Josie. Oh, you can say it yourself, actually.
Thanks.
And we're up very early this morning. What time is it, Jose? About 6 a.m? Yeah. It's 9 a.m. We're going to walk a dog.
So we just arrived at our dog walk. And this is actually something we do really regularly. We have a few like regular clients, a few that are just new each week. And we also do dog sits as well. It's where we stay overnight for however long they're away. Look after the dogs, walk the dogs. Act as like a stand-in parent.
Like a godparent.
Or a parent.
And that's what we do. But this technically today isn't doing that because we're going to walk a dog. And let's introduce you to that dog. Meet Peppa. Peppa is an American Staffordshire Terrier, and we've been walking her since she was a little pup. Look how cute she is. I'm normally the one to walk Peppa. Staffordshire Terriers, they tend to be pretty strong, and she's still full of energy because she is a puppy. And I'll show you how it looks when Josie walks her.
And then here's James walking her, blissful, just like any other dog. Great. So this feels actually our favourite place to take Peppa, just because it's so beautiful and it's really quiet, so there's not too many distractions for her, like other dogs and stuff, because she does get really pully and overexcited. It's a nice big open space for us to walk her. It kind of gives you like a feel of the real suburbia. If you're in the city, you don't really get like parks like this. In Melbourne there's still like a lot of open green space, but it's all kind of like manicured parks, whereas this is, I don't know, I just feel like it kind of gives you a real Australian vibe, especially when there's kangaroos and stuff. Oh, you good girl. Look at you.
Stay hydrated. We just finished our dog walking for the day. With Peppa, we only have her twice a week. It's so easy.
45 minutes, but it usually turns into an hour, doesn't it?
But you know, you enjoy it. You get out in the sun. You can start your day off well. And it's not a bad thing to do. It's good, and we get paid.
Gets your steps in as well.
Exactly.
Gets me exercising.
Got your smartwatch, your Fitbit on. You can really get ahead of the you know, the athletes out there that want to walk as much as they can. So I'm sat currently waiting for Josie to finish work. I thought it'd be a good time to tell you that our car is in the garage. The car that's meant to take us from A to around Australia is in the garage, and it's been in the garage for 2 months. So we've had a few problems. Bought this car completely fine, and we had a dodgy thing happen. And look, I'm not going to go into too much detail about the dodgy let's say work on the car. It's in a new garage now. It's got all that fixed. We got it back out and we blew our head gasket. It's unbelievable how much luck we've had with our car. So the radiator was just rubbish, and obviously the car overheated. I don't know too much about cars, but I know it's not good to overheat a car, and clearly not, because our head gasket went down the drain. Not literally, it just went to rubbish. So where are we now? We are currently in a courtesy car given to us by the garage. it's not the best, and obviously we can't travel around Australia in this thing. We've just been told we need a new engine, and we don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Who knows? It might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing. I think if you have a new engine, you tend to have less problems, but we'll see. Here she is now. Hello, Josie.
Hi.
What's your reaction to our car news?
It's what it is. Not a lot we can do about
You are right, it is what it is. I was just saying how actually a new engine could probably benefit us in the long run. We'd rather all these problems happen to us right now than happen to us in the middle of nowhere. We are happy, healthy, and look, we've got a car in the meantime. Yay!
And we're in Australia.
And we're in bloody Australia. So look at the positives, look at the good things in life. Don't let bad news bring you down, unless it is obviously really bad. You have an excuse to be down at that point, but a new engine isn't bad news. Look, we're getting the work done. We're not in the worst position of our lives, and we're gonna travel.
We are indeed.
Look, it's a setback, it's a bump in the road, it's a pothole. And what do we do to potholes? We
fill them in.
Yeah, we fill them in.
We report it to the council.
Yeah, we do the reporting. We're gonna go to the 4x4 centre right now in our Suzuki Swift, our new Suzuki Swift courtesy car. We're going to go to the 4x4 centre.
We are.
And we are going to buy some stuff.
Roof
Maybe
racks.
not buy.
We'll get advice.
We'll get advice. And we'll... Here we go. 4x4. So we just bought our first fridge for the car. It is a fridge freezer, I will tell you that. 75 litre. I don't know anything about the fridges. I don't know anything about this fridge. The guy in the store, well, he said it was good. You might be wondering, when am I going to put it into my car? Well, right now. I'm going to put it into my beautiful courtesy vehicle. Glad you've offered to help.
Someone's got to be behind the camera.
Joe's the trolley, get the trolley, get the trolley.
That's not going to shut the boot.
Oh, I had my hairband in anyway. So we have 19 days before we go and get started on our trip, which doesn't seem... Well, actually, when you say 19 days, it sounds like a long time.
No, it's not.
And maybe it doesn't sound like a long time, but it might feel like quite a long time. Or it might not seem like a long time to anyone else, but I don't really know what I'm saying. Anyway, 19 days, that's all I know. So today, we're out and about researching on...
We've been asking a lot of people
Yeah.
about a lot of different options of roof racks, and I never knew there was this many options of roof racks. Our car actually doesn't have that many options because of the age, but we've had a lot of different opinions, and we finally found Roof Rack Superstore.
Roof Rack Superstore. Roof Rack Superstore. We found
They are
roof
the
racks.
experts. And we have finally bought Roof Rack from Roof Rack Superstore. And our tent that we're going to buy in literally about 10 minutes is way lighter than we actually originally thought it was going to be.
We were able to order roof racks today. So we went in there originally just looking for information. We haven't actually got the car, like we said, we're in the courtesy car at the moment. So they can't see our car, so we're just explaining what we have and what we need. We weren't expecting to get anything today, but we just put a deposit down on roof racks because they sounded perfect. And I know a deposit, it was only $39 for the deposit, but they sounded perfect. They fit the tent we need.
They fit our car.
And they fit the car, yeah, everything's perfect.
And we also actually thought with a different roof tent we were going to get that we would need like a whole tray on top of the roof racks, which was going to cost us like $1,300 just for the roof racks. We have just spent like $399 on roof racks, and that's all we need.
$399, that's Australian dollars, £200 if you're from England, which we are. So we have everything into conversion, which we shouldn't because we earn dollars now. And now we're on our way to put down a deposit for a tent. No, we're going to buy a tent. They're going to order it in and we'll go from there.
By Thursday we should have the car, the roof rack and the roof tent, and this practical handyman is then going to attempt to fit the roof racks to the car. I want nothing to do with it because it's not my domain. It's not this guy.
Could be if you like.
It's not.
So we just arrived at the tent place and it's called Anaconda. Here we go. So that didn't quite go to plan. Thought we were going to go buy a tent, but it wasn't in stock. And actually the whole of Melbourne are out of stock for the tent we want. So we're going to have to wait until after the Easter break to... Hopefully.
I'm not even sure whether we can get one after this.
We're not sure, but we'll see whether we can get one afterwards. We're not looking positive, but we'll stay positive because that's what we do. And we just went to Aldi and bought some strawberry tartlets.
They're not
they're pretty small. I mean, come on, you know. So 1.5 health star rating.